Phone ring right when we get to starting, right? Nation, let's talk about it, man.
Yeah, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of set, rapping silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with some silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Vegas. Man, bruh, dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, Edwards with the 50-50. Yeah, this that silver and black field. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
Yo, shout out to the nation, man. What is really good? Yes, we got some movement today. Shout out to everybody here in the comment section already. Damn, 215 people already. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and Facebook. Yes, the wind is kicking my Raiders table's ass right now, but we're here, man. Last second live. Breaking news. Our Raiders have went out and signed wide receiver Keelan Cole. I thought we were done. I did a video the other day saying that Bryan Edwards will be wide receiver too. I may have to run back on my opinion, you guys. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I'm gonna let everybody pull in real quick. We have to talk about this. To be honest with you, I know everybody always says Graphk. You're always excited about every pickup that we get. Look, I'm more excited about this pickup than Mack Hollins and Demarcus Robinson. Period. I mean, we can look at this guy's stats, which we will in a second, and I'm going to break it down. But this is such a Josh McDaniels, New England Patriots kind of move, a wide receiver that kind of moves under the radar year in and year out. We're going to break this guy's stats down here, you guys. I'm telling y'all now, he is very competitive. He is durable. Hasn't missed a lot of football in his short career. Played for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe, for like 3 or 4 years. Then last year played for the Jets. I like this pickup. Telling you guys now, a little up there in age. I believe he's, 29 years old? But I'm going to say it right now. Better than Demarcus Robinson and better than the Mack Hollins pickup. Point blank, period, the end. Let's go over some stuff, you guys. For those who never heard of Keelan Cole, like I said, I like this pickup. 2017, 748 yards, 3 TDs. That is a career high for him. But you go down the list of the years, 2018, 491 yards. Not really a big TD guy, you guys. He's not going to put up a lot of TDs. 2019, he had 361 yards receiving. In 2020, 642 with 5 TDs, which was a career high. And then last year in 2021, we know the Jets were terrible offensively, but he still managed to put up 449 yards receiving and a TD. Career-wise, 2,691 yards receiving and 13 TDs. I like this, you guys. This is definitely... I love what this regime is doing, man. This is not a OBJ, a Julio Jones. This is not a sexy pickup. It's not one of those guys where you're like, oh my God, like this is going to be the dude to dethrone Bryan Edwards at the wide receiver 2 spot. But I can tell you this, he will fight for it. He will fight for it. Point blank, period, the end. This regime is literally lining up this team perfectly. Depth, competitive in every department, whether it's defensively, offensively. Look, man, we have so many offensive linemen fighting for jobs. This upcoming training camp, we have wide receivers galore fighting for competition, fighting for a spot. This is dope. Who's to say that Keelan Cole will make the roster? I don't know. Because we do have a lot of guys. But I will say this again, and I repeat, you guys, I like Keelan Cole's game way better than I like Demarcus Robinson and Mac Hollins. He will be the guy that's going to fight for that wide receiver 2 spot. Point blank period, the end. Shout out to Bobby V. I appreciate you, my brother, on the super sticker. Let's look up his speed. Let's look up his speed. I'm not too familiar with what he does speed-wise, but I do know this was a great pickup. He's 6'1", 194 pounds. Let's look him up. Let's look and see what his speed is. Let me see what his 40 is. Kentucky Wesleyan. That is the college he went to. 5 years experience. I want to see where his speed is. Let me see what his 40 was. Shout out to everybody here, man. Wipe them feet. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I want to see his 40. There we go. 40 time. All right, let's see what his 40 time is. Cole caught a career high 55 passes in 2020. All right, let's see. I'm not really seeing where his 40 is. For the season as a potential breakout star. Here we go, y'all. He ran a 4.59. That was his pro day. He ran a 4.59. It's not really that great. But hey, he's a Raider. It is what it is. 6'1". Shout out to my brother Wasted. If you guys are, look, me and Wasted have a live here in the next hour and a half, 2 hours. We're doing something different tonight, so you guys stay tuned for that. The first episode of Built Different, the podcast with Graphk and Wasted Talent, man. We will be live here in a few hours. But what do you guys think about this pickup? We went out and signed Keelan Cole. My apologies. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to find something else real quick on him, you guys. I'm back. We're deep as fuck at wide receiver. Facts, JD. Doing something different. Some no. Shout out to Halo. More depth at wide receiver. Yes, Chaos. Brother, I thought we were done. Signing wide receivers. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. We went out and signed another under-the-radar guy. Auntie Six, the problem, brother, look, you look at durability, right? Let me show you guys something real quick with Keelan Cole. I'm going to show y'all something real fast. This is the problem with going out to get John Ross, right? 2017, Keelan Cole played in 16 games. 2018, 16 games. 2019, 16 games. 2020, 16 games. Last year, 15 games. Durable, man. He's durable. So what's the problem? I guarantee he was a cheap option. Why not? Breaking news, you guys. We went out and signed wide receiver Keelan Cole, former Jaguar, former Jet. I'm not mad about this pickup at all. Once again, this regime is continuing to prove us all right. I love it, man. These guys are doing their due diligence and bringing a lot of under-the-radar depth pieces. This is a great pickup for us, you guys. Shout out to Raider Ray Docs. Raider Ray here, sneaky underrated signing by the Raiders. Yes, sir. Amazed at the depth that they've created on this roster. Looking forward to chopping it up with you soon, Docs. Raider Ray. Shout out to my dog, bro. Shout out to my dog. The Bay Boy, I don't agree with you. I think that Keelan Cole makes the roster. I think he makes the roster. Demarcus Robinson is not assured to make this roster. Mac Hollins is not assured to make this roster. If we want to keep it funky, right? We could say that Keelan Cole may not make the team. Shit, Demarcus may not make the team. Mac Hollins may not make the team. Tyron Johnson may not make the roster. But, hey, we went out and signed a wide receiver also, you guys, that can return kicks. That may be what we brought him in for. This guy can return kicks. So I like it. I like it a lot. That's Dominique. I think that at this point, Keelan Cole and Tyron Johnson are going to battle it out for a spot. I think that's his competition at this point. Him and Tyron Johnson. They both can return kicks. Tyron Johnson is low-key a sneaky good receiver. I agree. But just like he is, Keelan Cole's the same thing. Fly guy. I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I'm not even sure if Amir Abdullah makes the roster. And if he does, he's going to be one of those guys that's kind of like a jack of all trades. For those who don't know, Amir can play wide receiver, running back, special teams. He can do it all. But who's to say he makes this roster? I don't know. Right. Yeah. At the end of the day, I think Dylan Stoner's out of there. I think DJ Turner's gone. These guys are from previous regimes. They were undrafted guys from the Gruden era. I think the writing was on the wall once Regas was out of there, right? That these guys aren't going to make this roster. Cole is just a sneaky kick returner / punt returner. Moody, I'm not mad about that. But if you look at his numbers, once again, we can run over his numbers again. I mean, in his career, he's got 2,691 receiving yards, 13 TDs, 187 receptions. So, look, if we want to go by stats, right, this guy probably is better statistically than Demarcus Robinson and Mac Hollins. Salvatore, he's from, I think was it Kentucky? I think he's from Kentucky, right? Not the Wildcats. It's a smaller school. But he played for Jacksonville for, I think, 3 years, and then played 4 years, actually, and played for the Jets last year. Dion, but I'm good with that, brother. Think about it like this, right? We were all excited about Demarcus Robinson. Let's do this. Since we're going to say this is 4th or 5th wide receiver numbers, okay? Let's do this because everybody was hyped up about Demarcus Robinson because what? He had a great system, right? He had Tyreek Hill on the other side. He had Kelsey. He had Mahomes throwing on the ball. I mean, shit, look, we can go look at Demarcus Robinson's they're not great. Put it like this. In 2017 or in 2016, in 16 games, he didn't have nothing. In 2017, 212 receiving yards. 2018, 288 receiving yards. 2019, 449. 2020, 466. Last year, 264. So I'm looking at it from a standpoint of, shit, Keelan Cole has a better chance of making this roster than Demarcus Robinson. And Mac Hollins. Okay, then, Dion, we on the same page then, brother. But, yeah. Graphk is about the targets, my boy. I mean, look, we can look at the targets, too. In 2020, what did he have? I think 55, 56 or something like that. Yes, Casper, facts. He is definitely the better of the two. I like this pickup better than Demarcus Robinson. The reason why I like the pickup with Demarcus was, his hands are still questionable, but we got him from a divisional rival, right? He's somebody that can help us with the game plan against Kansas City because he knows their offense probably inside and out. But at the end of the day, I mean, let's just be real. You can go look at Keelan Cole's film. Oh, yeah, he had 83 targets in 2020. Philmatic, I understand that, my brother. But look, Nelly just is coming off of a year where he got paid $13 to $15 million. Let's just be real. Yes, if he was cut, I'd bring him in on a cheap deal. But let me say this. This is how I feel about the Keelan Cole situation. I feel exactly about the Keelan Cole signing as I felt with Nelson Aguilar coming in from Philadelphia. How about that? Nelly was known He's not. But Nelly was known for dropping passes left and right. He was an afterthought in Philadelphia's scheme. What? We were all pissed off that we got him too, right? Most people are like, why the hell did we go get Nelson Aguilar? And then look what happened. Him and DC built a rapport, and he was our number one receiver for a year. So we have to allow ourselves to give this guy a chance. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was pissed about Aguilar. Most people may be pissed about Keelan Cole. But at the end of the day, once again, he makes our system deeper. He makes our wide receiver room deeper, and I love it. You see him in the comments. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to my guy, new incoming Raider content creator, Raider Ray. That's what's up, man. He was the go-to receiver for Jacksonville before he went to the Jets. Facts, brother. Facts. Cole may shine with BC as his QB. And the thing is this, you guys, right? DeMarcus may be faster. He may be better. He may be a better route runner. But we're not expecting a lot from these guys, right? Cole can play kick returner, punt returner, and he could be the backup for Renfro in the slot. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Or you can once again play him on the outside as well. I know he's more of a traditional slot guy, but look, man, Josh McDaniels is going to get creative with these guys on the offensive side of the ball. Cole was kind of good with the Jets. Facts. Both. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Bryce, nobody ever said he's on Renfro's level. I don't know who said that, but they deserve to get kicked in the dick if they said that. I didn't say that. I said he can serve as Renfro's backup in the slot. That's all I said. Ryan, I just like the fact these signings are going to create competition for the starting positions. There you go. Talk that shit, my brother. Rock, we talked about that. I just said that, my brother. Cole is definitely a slot receiver. This wind is kicking in the backyard. Got a fly over here. You could tell I was not ready for this live, right? I didn't took myself out of the live, exit for 2 seconds, came back. My phone went off right when I hit the live button. Funny, man. Shout out to number one. Cheers to the GOAT. My brother, man. Appreciate you, King. My dog. Yeah, Poncho, man. Come on, man. As Graphk said, if you don't like it, you're gonna get kicked in the dick, man. Facts. Facts. Let me see. Hold on. Training camp is going to be wild if you're a wide receiver or running back. Earn your spot. Facts, Raider Ray. Auntie Six, Docs, one need that we need to address. Corner. I think at this point, right? That's it. Realistically, man, we went out and got Kenny Young at linebacker. We brought in our old news, right? We brought Nick Wachowski back in for a visit. I feel like we're pretty deep right now as depth at linebacker, which I was worried about. We brought in Darian Butler as well. We brought the young kid in from Wake Forest, undrafted as well. I think we're pretty good at linebacker right now. I'm more worried about addressing the CB1 right now. If you sign Bradbury, I'm telling y'all right now, this was the best offseason the Raiders have ever seen in life. I already think it is anyway. I mean, Chandler Jones and Devontae Adams in one offseason. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you can't beat that. But if you bring in James Bradbury as well to be CB1, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. But corner, I think at this point is our weakest spot because I feel like we have a bunch of number twos and number threes. We don't know if Mullen can be a number one. We don't know how severe Mullen's toe is right now. His foot is at this point, right? We don't know if Rocky Sin can take the next level in his development under Patrick Graham. We don't know if Anthony Averett can come in and duplicate the success he had in Baltimore. We don't know if Nate Hobbs comes in and builds on what he did last year in the slot in his rookie season. We don't know. We don't know if Meek Robertson's going to end up being out there more than we would want him to, right? We just don't know. We just don't know. We don't know. But I'll tell you this: this is definitely the best offseason we have had in my lifetime. In 38 years, this is the best I've ever seen. And if you just bring in James Bradberry, to me, it's just the icing on it's the cherry on top. You know what I mean? How can we sign Bradberry though? We only have $5 million cap and still need to sign the rookies. Now, there's a way. Watch. There's so many moves that we can make right now, you guys. I'm telling y'all right now. There's so many different moves we can make. Put like this. Let me ask you guys this real quick. Put your comments in the comments section. I think I asked this question before. I don't know if I did, but would you rather have on this roster Denzel Good or James Bradberry? Let me ask you that. Let me ask you guys this, just real quick, because I know we can save some money letting Denzel Good move, which I do not want to. I want to keep Denzel Good around. But if you had to pick, who would you rather have, James Bradberry or Denzel Good? We're going to free up a bunch of money post-June, but a lot of that money is going to be directed towards Waller and Renfro. Bradberry. Watts, at this point, he's going to have to take what we give him, right? Don't get me wrong, the Colts are in on him. The Colts are in on Bradberry. There's a rumor that the Commanders are in on Bradberry, and we know that Philadelphia still needs a corner, even though they went and got Mario Goodrich and a bunch of other guys undrafted, and they did the draft thing as well. But I'm going to be real. Like, if we had to free up some money and get rid of Denzel Good, we beefed up that O-line in the draft. And then we got some other guys, some UDFAs, and we invited a couple other guys. There's a kid out of Auburn that we just invited to rookie minicamp that I like a lot. He was a right tackle, cancer survivor. I forgot his name. But he's out of Auburn. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say he doesn't come in and compete right away? BB2, I agree. But it's still Gus Bradley. You know what I mean? Do you think we need a bona fide? I like that, Cuban. Keelan Cole was a second-generation Zay Jones. Put like this. If he comes in and duplicates what Zay Jones did, I'm good with that. That's all you need. People tend to forget, right? We find reasons to complain and cry all the time, bro. Like, we got Devontae Adams, Renfro, and Waller. Like, there's not going to be too many other guys catching balls anyway. You know what I mean? Like, let's just be real. Like, Bryan Edwards is still there. I just like that we're continuing to build, continuing to add more pieces, man. I like it. Oh, yeah, Zay is much faster, Kevin Lecker. This is facts, my brother. Facts. But if he can duplicate what Zay Jones did last year, shit, if he could duplicate what he did with the Jets last year, we good. That's all we ask of him. The Packers just signed Julio Jones. That's what's up. That's a big signing for them. If that's true, Zilla, that's a big signing for them, if he can stay healthy. Competition, LV. Facts, Maximus. Facts. I would have thought that Julio would have went to Indianapolis, man, and reunited with Matt Ryan. But, hey, Julio's smart. He went and got with one of the best ever with Aaron Rodgers. If that's true. I didn't see anything. Let me see. Zilla be on his shit, though, so I don't expect him to be out over here capping. Let me see. I don't see it. Let me see on Twitter. I don't see any Julio Jones. I don't see nothing. Oh, Cap. Shout out to the 522 people in the building. Shout out to my brother Raider John. Depth is how you win in December. Good moves on padding this roster. Facts, my brother. Facts. OG says Cole is a camp body of 4.59 40. everything is not dependent on speed, though, OG. Just be real. Like, everything is not dependent on speed. Like, Devontae is one of the best route runners, right? Like, his footwork is insane. He's not dependent on speed. And don't get me wrong. I mean, Keelan Cole is not Devontae Adams, but the way Devontae works, he can play until his later 30s because his route running is that impeccable. You know what I'm saying? His footwork is insane. So we're not expecting Cole to come in and be that dog, be that guy. Wide receivers not running 40 yards straight down. Yeah, talk that shit, Watts. Yeah, man. You know, Jerry wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the fastest wide receiver in the world. You know, Timmy wasn't the fastest receiver in the world. He was pretty quick though. But it's not the only factor as a wide receiver. How are your hands? How is your route running? How is your footwork? Like that all comes that's what all combines you to be a great wide receiver, right? I seen David Bell fall and go to Cleveland out of Purdue because of his speed. That's crazy. I'm telling y'all now, David Bell is going to be a monster in the league out of Purdue. He's going to be a dog. Ruben, look, Cooper Kupp. Hold on, let me bring that up. Cooper Kupp, 4.62. And at this point, top 3 receiver in the league, Rube. Statistically, probably number 1, right? It's all about this. It's all about that. OG, at this point, let's just be real. Tyron Johnson is the speed guy. Pretty much. Facts. Raider Alex. David Bell is going to come in with a chip on his shoulder. That was a receiver that I wish we would grab in the draft. He's a monster. The guy put up, I think, 200 plus yard receiving games in Purdue last year. He's going to be a dog. He's going to be a dog. Watch. Cleveland got them a gem, especially if Deshaun Watson comes back. He's going to be a monster. Crazy thing is Johnson is the speed guy, but I think he will barely get playing time. Look at the system last year, you guys. Somebody do me a favor. Look up the 40s from the New England Patriots guys last year. Nelly went in supposed to be like the number 1, right? I know they got Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers. I don't think any of those guys are really specifically crazy, right? I think Nelly's like the fastest guy they had. And what did he have? Like 400 plus receiving yards? I don't think you really need a speed-heavy guy in this scheme. I know Demarcus Robinson is pretty quick, but he's not a Deshaun Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But he's pretty speedy. But I don't think you really need that speed guy in this system like that. Yeah, I get it, you guys. I know the John Ross situation. I get it. You know what I mean? But I was a huge fan of him coming out of Washington in school. But, bro, he cannot stay healthy. Don't trip. Raider Ray, he can't stay healthy. This guy cannot stay healthy for shit. Like, why? Yeah. So, yeah, Julio did not sign with Green Bay. Just stupid. He said, Al's rolling in his grave saying we don't need speed. I'm not saying we don't need speed, but what I'm saying is the guys that we have, Waller's fast. You know what I'm saying? For his size as a tight end, Waller's quick as shit. Demarcus Robinson's pretty fast. You don't need a guy running a fucking 4.10 in this scheme. Crusher, I agree. Could you imagine having Devontae Adams with Ruggs? I agree. But this is a different scheme. This is not Gruden's scheme. This is not these other guys' schemes. I'm not saying I don't want speed, you guys. I'm just saying, look at that New England offense last year. It's a little different. I don't really think that they had that number 1. Who was the speediest guy they had on that roster? Our guys run great, smart routes. There you go. We're eating up the clock in this system. Run the ball heavy to open up the pass. There you go. Nelly, Sav, the fastest guy they had, and he had 400 yards receiving. Had a down year, coming off of 800 and 50 to 70 yards and eight TDs with us, I believe. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, New England got rid of the ball fast because Mac Jones. They wanted to limit the mistakes from a rookie quarterback, and I get it. Waller ran a 4.46. Nelly 4.34. Move the chains and get the TDs. That is the focus. Shout out to Tim Sharp, man. My brothers, man, everybody, man, wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. And if this is your first time being here, man, please tell a friend to tell a friend about the channel. Me and Wasted are going to do something different tonight. We are starting our new podcast, the Built Different podcast, where we talk about mental health. We talk about life. We talk about spirituality. We talk about marriage. We talk about life in general, man. I hope you guys pull up. Start about an hour and a half from now. Please, you guys, pull up and come shoot the shit with us. It's real life, real takes, man. For real, for real. Kenny, I don't even pay attention to what Ruggs got going on anymore, my brother. I'm going to be real. I pray for that man. But what he did, coming off of what he did, I kind of had to step away from it. Yoshi, this is facts. Sincere will make the roster. Facts, my brother. Facts. Shout out to Sin Cal. Can't wait for the schedule to come out tomorrow. Yes, we will be doing a show tomorrow, you guys, with the schedule breakdown. Definitely will tomorrow. Shout out to Sin Cal. Appreciate you, family. Raider Racers, Docs, question. Denzel Good play good at right tackle. Jermaine Illuminor play good at right tackle. In this power scheme, why can't people see that we could already have a plug-and-play right tackle on the roster? Facts. Facts. I've always said that I thought Jermaine Illuminor was going to come back and start at right tackle. But I'm going to be honest, Ray. If Denzel Good is healthy and ready to go, which it looks like he is, I think he beats Illuminor out at right tackle. Brandon Parker goes back to swing tackle. I think Illuminor kind of just plays across the board. Because Illuminor can play tackle, he can play guard. He'll be more of a rotational piece. But I do think that Denzel Good, if healthy, will start at right tackle over Illuminor and Brandon Parker. If one of these rookie guys, if Bam doesn't come in and just show out, you know what I mean? If one of these other guys come in and just ball out, you never know. Sincere is a beast. Excited to watch him ball out. That's one of my guys. Sincere McCormick is a monster. Bryce, I'm not too sure how real that is, but that's dope. If we play on Christmas, it sucks because that was a game that I was going to go to. If it is in Tennessee, I'm not going to be able to go because it is Christmas Day, but that gives us something to watch on Christmas, man. I love it. If we play Tennessee on Christmas, that is fire. I'm all for it. I'm here for it. Oh, yeah, right. I know. He was actually a starter for New England for a year on the right side. Facts. Wide receiver, Keelan Cole. Edgar. Former Jacksonville Jaguar. Former New York Jet. Let me see. Man, I'm kind of curious about Detroit's Hard Knocks. Just look at Renfro. Tafur call bullshit on Nashville. I think so too, Salvo. And I actually think what I put up yesterday with the question mark with us playing week 1 at home against Denver, I think is bullshit as well. Sav, I think my brother Scout may have took somebody else's word for it, which it could be right. It could be right. But, you know, on slow news days, man, when Scout gets some burn, you know, he may put something up and he'll be the first to admit he fucked up. You know what I mean? That's what I love about my bro. You know what I'm saying? But he may be wrong. He may have got the wrong information from somebody else. Just like I may have got the wrong information playing week 1 against Denver Monday night in Vegas. I won't be shocked if the Raiders bring back Nelson. Eric, at this point, I don't know how we do it, brother. I don't know what money we use, and I don't know what roster spot we have for it. I don't. I think getting Keelan Cole, Demarcus Robinson, and Mac Hollins, that's a lot. There's a lot going on at the wide receiver position. I don't see it happening. There's other needy wide receiver needy teams that can pay Nelson way more money than we would offer him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, shout out to the nation. Love you guys. Wanted to come live real quick, break this down. We have went out and signed wide receiver Keelan Cole, former Jaguar, former Jet. I like the pickup, depth piece. He can play in special teams, return kicks, return punts. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. This is definitely such a Josh McDaniels move. Going and getting these smaller name guys and having them come in and getting some burn. So I'm here for it. But yeah, you guys, breaking news. Our Raiders went out and signed wide receiver Keelan Cole. I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half for me and Wasted's episode 1 of Built Different, our new podcast that we're going to be doing weekly, man. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.